And we continue on here with the Baltimore Ravens franchise. Week number 9 taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers, the division rival. This is a big game for Pittsburgh as they need this win big time. Only 2 wins on the season. If they lose this one, they could be done. Now, before we start this game, we try to get some negotiations here with John Brown. He does not accept. He's pretty much done negotiating with us. Bashar Perryman, we offer him something, he doesn't like it, and same with Buck Allen. We offered him a 1-year deal, doesn't like it, but we'll continue to work on the negotiations with those two. As we head back here, ready to get this game going. We are coming off a nice victory against the Carolina Panthers, trying to extend the win streak here. And you know what time it is. It's Lamar Jackson time, as Joe Flacco will be out for this week. He will be back. We'll talk about that more later on. But Lamar Jackson gets the start in this game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And here we go. As on 1st and 10, we'll hand this one off to Alex Collins from the 25, only picking up about 2 yards. So now 3rd and 8, Jackson rolling out, looking, has all time to find something. He's going to dump this one off to Crabtree. And Crabtree will have the first down up to the 36-yard line. Nice protection by the offensive line, which has been definitely an improvement the last few weeks. Haven't seen as many sacks as a couple games where we had, it was like 7 or 9 we've let up. As on 1st and 10, that's a nice throw, rookie to rookie, finding Hayden Hurst there up to the 44 so far. Looking pretty good. So 1st and 10 from the 44. This time we're going to hand off to Kenneth Dixon. Hits the hole hard. Can't get through there. I think Burns misses the tackle there. And that finally brought down. But a nice run by Kenneth Dixon. 25 yards. And we are moving the ball here on this first drive. 2nd and 9. Watch out. Blitz coming as Jackson's going to get rid of it just in time. Finds Bashar Perryman. He is in for the score. What a first drive. There we go. Perryman for the touchdown. Tried to work out a deal with him, but hopefully we can get him re-signed because he has emerged this year as hopefully that first-round pick that you would want him to. As now we get the 7-0 lead, and here comes Big Ben Roethlisberger, 13 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. I mean, it's a pretty decent season, but a disappointing season here for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they're trying to turn around here with a big win as they find Le'Veon Bell there with the reception and the first down. Now 2nd and 8 from the 39. Antonio Brown's going to break up the tackle, but they're not going to give him forward progression there. So he's up at the 40, making this a 3rd and 7 as Roethlisberger is going to find Juju Smith-Schuster there for the catch and the first down. And Pittsburgh moving along here. So both teams moving it pretty well here. Obviously we get the touchdown, but Pittsburgh now moving it in this first drive as Roethlisberger is going to run out of time there. T-sizzle there. Judon kind of forced Roethlisberger over to the other side. And Suggs is there waiting for him. So now a 3rd and 15 as Roethlisberger looking is going to dump this one off to Le'Veon Bell, who makes a move. Finally brought down there by Mosley, just a tad short of the first. So they're going to try a field goal here with Boswell, but that is not even going to be close. No good. And we will start off the second drive here for our offense in good field position. As Alex Collins is going to get absolutely blasted there, man. That was a heck of a hit. So bring up a 3rd and 4. Jackson stepping up the pocket. Has plenty of time to throw, but cannot find Crabtree there. That will be incomplete, and will we have to punt. So getting close to the end of the first quarter here. 2 minutes left. They're going to go out to Juju Smith-Schuster with the reception, beating Jimmy Smith there on man-to-man coverage. And he has the first down. So now single back is Bell from 1st and 10. They're going to go to the outside, and Smith beaten by Smith-Schuster again. Can't come away with the deflection there. Had his hand in there. Good coverage. But a nice catch there by Smith-Schuster. A nice throw by Roethlisberger. As now on 1st and 10 from, they get a big-time first down there up to the 40-yard line. So Pittsburgh once again moving the ball. This time trying to not end up with a field goal attempt. As that'll end the first quarter there. Nice play by Patrick Owasa to break up that screen pass. And it's going to bring up a 3rd and 9 here to start out this second quarter as Roethlisberger's going up top. Had a man there. McDonald overthrows him. Incomplete. And Pittsburgh will punt. So we have some pretty dangerous field position here from the 5, 2nd and 10. And it's I would say a very good play call there. Getting that ball out as quick as possible. As you see, Pittsburgh brought the blitz. So at least we got to the 11. Now 3rd and 4, trying to get out of this even more. Nice protection once again, allowing Jackson to find John Brown there wide open for the first down. And we're out of that dangerous territory. We're up to the 29-yard line. So 1st and 10, there we go. There's a little read option play, and it works out pretty good as Jackson's going to just slide down there in time before the safety comes over there and hits him. I think in reality that would probably be roughing the passer, 15 yards, personal foul, but you know, it's just a game. So here we go, 3rd and 10. Jackson look at all the time in the pocket. That's what you want to see, but nobody's open down the field. He's going to roll out, try to run it here, and doesn't run out. He just runs out of room. Good coverage by Pittsburgh, forcing another punt. And now Pittsburgh is in that dangerous territory from the 3, 2nd and 11, but they'll get out of it right away with a nice Le'Veon Bell run. Gain of 12 for him, and he'll be up to the 15-yard line. If you remember back to the previous Steeler game we had this year, I believe it was the 2nd or 3rd play of the game, Bell went out with an injury, so they missed him. And now Roethlisberger makes a mistake. Eric Weddle with the interception, tries to force it up to Antonio Brown. It does not work. Weddle with the interception. And there we go. Now we have great field position here at the 19 to do some damage. So 1st and 10. Jackson on the play action. Going to roll out looking. He's going to lob this one to John Brown, who gets the 2 feet in. There you go. Nice catch. Nice throw. 1st down to the 5. So 1st and goal here. About midway through this 2nd quarter from the 5. We're going to hand this one off to Alex Collins up the middle, and Collins is just going to be just a tad short. I thought he was going to get in there, but gets stuffed there right at the end. 2nd and goal. This time we're going to Kenneth Dixon. Dixon off a man, and he is in for the... No, he's not. Not sure how he didn't get in there. So now we go to 3rd and goal. This time we're going to play action. Watch out. But Jackson has a wide open Hayden Hurst for the score. We take advantage of that interception and now take a 14-0 lead here into the 2nd quarter. So what can our defense is looking strong today, and hopefully they can continue it against this tough Pittsburgh offense, as Le'Veon Bell getting a little loose there, picking up a gain of 13 up to the 38. Like I said, he was injured for at least 2 quarters that last game. Let's hopefully for Pittsburgh's sake he's in for the whole game here, makes a difference, but almost throws another pick as Roethlisberger to Judon. Luckily for him it's incomplete. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 9 as we bring the blitz, and Roethlisberger has nothing there. Throws this one away, so give credit to the defense today. Really stepping up, not allowing this Pittsburgh team to get anything. And same thing with the offensive line. Really nothing, no pressure for Jackson. He is just allowed to sit back there and find his receivers. He finds Perryman there for the 1st down. So 1st and 10, hand off to Alex Collins. And Collins running through some guys there, getting some nice block. And he's up to the 49-yard line. Give him about a gain of 11 for the 1st down. Best run of the day for Alex Collins. So under 2 minutes here in this 1st half. And there's finally first pressure really seen as Lamar Jackson goes down. Can't find anybody there. So now just trying to run out this clock a little bit so Pittsburgh doesn't have much time left to go. 3rd and 12, Jackson looking. He's going to force that one to the outside. Bad throw, bad decision. Luckily that just falls incomplete. We punt, and now Pittsburgh with 46 seconds left has a couple timeouts. Let's see if they try anything here as Roethlisberger looking, goes to the outside, and that's going to be picked off by Marlon Humphrey. What an interception there. Humphrey just waiting behind Antonio Brown, kind of baited Roethlisberger there. He gets the interception, and just like that, once again, we have a chance to put up some points here. From the 14, 1st and 10. Play action. Jackson looking, trying to find something. He's going to roll out and take this one himself. And Jackson is going to get out of bounds there at the 4. Give him a 1st down. And now we have 1st and goal here with 30 seconds left. So taking advantage of these Roethlisberger interceptions as Alex Collins is brought down for only about a gain of 1. We're just going to run this down as much as possible. Make sure Pittsburgh doesn't get the ball back on a 3rd and goal. Jackson looking across the middle, and John Brown can't hang on to it. That is going to be incomplete, but we'll get 3 points out of it. We'll take that free turnover there, the free 3 points, and go into halftime with the score of 17-0 here. And our defense has been stellar so far, almost allowing Pittsburgh under 100 yards. The offensive line has been fantastic. As I keep saying it, I'm just totally surprised. I'm so used to the offensive line just getting beat and sacks all over the place, but it's looking good here so far in the 1st half, coming up with some big turnovers. As we take a look at around the league, Cleveland absolutely struggling. I think it's probably time for them to go to Baker Mayfield as they are just not working out. Head to Minnesota. Kirk Cousins having a rough 1st half. 6-2 Vikings looking pretty good so far this season, but Detroit beating them in the 1st half 14-3 there. And then we'll head over to Buffalo, a struggling team, obviously, with a rookie quarterback. You can see only 2-6 in the season, but an even more struggling team in the 1-6 Bears as they are winning there in the game in that first half. So we head back here to the second half, and you see Ben Roethlisberger, a rough way to end that second half with 2 key interceptions, giving us 10 points. So let's see how he starts at the second half. That's a pretty good one, a good guy to find there in Antonio Brown, and he picks up the first down up to the 38-yard line. So in motion is James. Single back is Le'Veon Bell, but they're going to play action as Roethlisberger looking down the field. Nice throw there to Smith-Schuster. Has the first down to the 36-yard line. So Ben coming out a lot stronger here in this second half, trying to make up for those turnovers. 1st and 10. Play action once again to Bell. Pressure in his face. Ben going up top. Dangerous throw. Nice job by Tony Jefferson, though, getting over and knocking that one away. Humphrey was in pretty good coverage, but with Brown, you never really know. That good coverage could be a catch easily. As on 2nd and 10, Roethlisberger's going to make another mistake. Marlon Humphrey with his second interception. Not sure what that throw was. He just tried to lob it over Humphrey's head, but he lobbed it too much, just too much air under it. Humphrey with the interception. Pittsburgh gets nothing once again, and now we have a chance to take advantage once again here as on 2nd and 9. Crabtree can't hang on to that ball. So we have a 3rd and 9 here from the 25. Pittsburgh defense trying to step up, force a punt off the turnover. As now Jackson, they are coming with a blitz up the middle. He had Hayden Hurst there, incomplete. And can't take advantage of that turnover, but at least we got the stop because Pittsburgh was driving. So 2nd and 9, how can our defense respond even more, as now it's going to be a 3rd down already here for Pittsburgh. They don't want to go 3 and out. We bring some heat. Roethlisberger almost sacked there, trying to get away. Finally going to be brought down there by Pierce. And looks like Pittsburgh's going to have to punt again. Our defense just really playing well in this ball game here today. So back on the offense, 2nd and 6, we're going to find John Brown. He was just wide open. He just got off that line so easily. No jams at all. He was just instantly open there. And he is all the way up to the 44-yard line. That's really why I wanted to try to re-sign him. I just think the explosiveness that he can bring. He's been a solid receiver. Obviously, we're going to have to wait till free agency to even try to re-sign him since he's done with negotiating with us. But we'll see. This team's probably going to get a little bit of change on the offensive side of the ball going into the offseason. That's on 3rd and 1. We're going to find Kenneth Dixon. That's another position. What's going to happen in the running back? But obviously, we have plenty of time to think about that, as right now this team is just trying to maybe win a division here. As on 1st and 10, Kenneth Dixon is loose, gets the touchdown, and we are just absolutely dominating this ball game here today. It seems like Pittsburgh has no chance. The running game is working. The passing game is working. Defense is playing outstanding. And you have the 24-0 lead here with 4:30 left in the 3rd quarter. And Pittsburgh really needs to get going here as they are starting to run out of time. As they find a nice first down there to the tight end. And now Le'Veon Bell with a really good run. His probably best run of the day, picking up 17. And he's up to the 31-yard line. So from the 31, Roethlisberger play action. It's going to go right back to Le'Veon Bell, getting their big-time players involved. Gets crushed there by Mosley, but we'll pick up the first down of the 17th. So now Bell breaks it to the outside there as a hole, makes a spin move on Weddle. Finally, Kafusi is there to bring him down at the 5. But this is the best drive for Pittsburgh all day. Now hand off to Bell, 1st and goal. Gets stuffed there, only about 2 to the 3. 2nd and goal from the 3. 1:20 left here in this 3rd quarter as Mosley's going to try to beat Bell there to the corner, but Bell will win it. And finally, Pittsburgh is on the board, getting the touchdown here. That is exactly what they needed. They needed that touchdown right here and right now. As now they're going to go for 2 here to put this to a 2-possession game as Roethlisberger, and that's going to be incomplete. So this game remains 24-6 as we're getting close here going into the 4th quarter. So our offense really hasn't had to do a whole lot. It's been putting up points, but now we're going to find John Brown taking advantage of those turnovers and sticking to the run game, something we really haven't done a whole lot of. I seem like we've always been in a game where we've had to utilize the pass even more because the run just hasn't been working and the defense has been letting up some big plays. But in this game, it's been the opposite. We can stick with the run. It's working. Defense playing well. As it now 3rd and 4 from the 48. Jackson trying to find something going the wrong way, man. And he can't get rid of it in time. That's going to be a sack. TJ Watt there and that's going to knock us out of field goal range, and we have to punt. So Pittsburgh defense does the job, and now they have a chance to at least get even back in this game here, as finding Grimble there for the reception for about 4 or 5 yards. So now bring up a 3rd and 4, screen pass to Bell, but that's going to be Tony Jefferson with a great play there, not allowing Bell to get loose and forcing a Pittsburgh punt. So with 9:40 left in this ball game, we have a real chance here to knock at least 4 to 5 minutes off the clock, maybe get a field goal and end this ball game. So we have a big one here, 3rd and 9. Can Pittsburgh get us off the field? But that's not going to happen. Crabtree with the reception. Big time first down. And we move the ball up to the 49. So now 1st and 10. Hand it off to Alex Collins. He has a nice run. Good blocking. That's a first down to the 38. We're doing exactly what we wanted to do. Taking a lot of time off the clock and hopefully get some points out of this. As on 2nd and 11, hand off to Dixon. He picks up 7, having an excellent game. Obviously had that touchdown earlier. And on 3rd and 4, we're just going to hand this ball off to Collins, waste as much clock as possible. So we at least took about 3 minutes off the clock. Get the field goal here from Tucker. Did exactly what we wanted to do. 27-6 to score here with 6 minutes left. So Pittsburgh on their last legs here with about 5:28 left here in the ball game. And as long as we keep the plays in front of us, don't allow any big-time plays, make them drive the whole field and waste as much clock as possible, we should have this game in the bag. 4:50 left. Roethlisberger going down. Judon with the sack back to the 20-yard line. And now Pittsburgh going to go for it here. 4th and 15 here from the 20. Last effort here for Pittsburgh. It's Roethlisberger just going to throw this one up to Brown. That's going to be knocked away by Eric Weddle. And now we can pretty much just put this one away here, end this ball game. As with 3:30 left, 2nd and 11, we're going to hand off to Kenneth Dixon. And Dixon has a hole. He could just go in for the score, but instead of that, decided just to get stopped there and allow us to waste more clock. And it works out perfectly, as now we're going to be down near to under 1 minute. And we get the score anyway as Kenneth Dixon goes to the outside. Gets that touchdown, his best game of the year for him, his 2nd touchdown, making this a 34-6 ball game. And as Pittsburgh drives this down here at the last play of this pretty much Pittsburgh game here, he's going to throw it up, gets picked off by Eric Weddle in the end zone. 4th interception for Roethlisberger, 2nd for Weddle in this game. And man, Roethlisberger, what can you say? I don't know, I'm not sure if it's the end of the reign of Pittsburgh and Ben Roethlisberger, but he had a rough one in this game, as now they had to, I believe a record of 2-6 on the season. Lamar Jackson, it was really all about him in this debut coming in, but really he didn't even have to do a whole lot. A solid game, had a decent 13 for 22 touchdowns, didn't really turn the ball over, really kind of got conservative in some of the throws. I did not want to force anything, as the run game was solid. We have enough carries to where we held on to the ball, and the defense absolutely did a fantastic job in this game, only allowing the 1 score for Pittsburgh, just that nice touchdown drive, but getting 4 turnovers, getting some pressure, which we didn't get last week. We didn't have any sacks, getting 3 this week, 4 interceptions. As you see, Roethlisberger 21-32, 236, and the 4 picks, no touchdowns. Bell had a few good runs here and there, but nothing really crazy. Wasn't effective. We shut down Antonio Brown. He only had 3 catches for 61 yards. I mean, that is crazy in itself to shut him down like that. But great game here, as now we head to 7-2 on the season. Eric Weddle has some points here to spend, some skill points. I think we'll up the hybrid, fit the scheme there. See what that ups. That'll give us a +2 in man coverage and awareness. We'll take that. And we have Carl Davis as well. He has a skill point. Let's go to run stopper. I think that's a pretty good idea. Just keep going with the scheme fit, so we can up these guys there. 2 in block shitting, probably position, hit power. All right, that sounds good. As we head to more scouting here for this week. So I know A.J. Brown doesn't fit the scheme, but keep looking at receivers, because the way it's looking, like I said, John Brown, not sure if he will be brought back, since he doesn't want to sign that contract. He's done negotiating with us. Willie Snead, to me, he's been kind of a disappointment. He just doesn't show up as much. We'll try to bring back Perriman. Obviously, Crabtree's under contract, so it looks like the receivers for sure we're going to have to maybe draft some guys, try to, you know, get something going with the wide receivers as we look at offensive linemen as well. Can never have an good offensive lineman, that's for sure. Keep going through a center. Jenkins here looks like he's a good first-round talent there. So, you know, build the team really. Thinking of the future is going to be built around Lamar Jackson. Try to get him as many weapons as possible in the receiving game. Offensive line, make sure it looked good, and obviously running backs as well. As you see, the story is going to be Joe Flacco. Will he be the starter going? So we have a bye week, but will he come back as a starter? It's a little up in the air. Have to decide about that, but that's going to be the decision going into the bye week. So we get a solid victory against Pittsburgh. Moving along here, we go into the bye, and hopefully this season will turn out to be a good one as we're getting closer to the playoffs. So thank you so much for watching. If you please have a like, comment, subscribe. We will see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.